getting set to go here at J&G Homes Arena for Game 2 of our Gold Medal Championship Sunday. And now for your starting lineup for Stealth Wolves. Number 87, Beckett Boleski. Number 91, Oakley Enns. Number 10, Aiden Fowler. Number 16, Kip Greiger. Number 13, Walker Hargraves. Number 44, Calder Hazelwood. Number 5, Luke Harpstead. Number 11, Finley Hughes. Number 19, Hudson Jameson. Number 8, Cruz Cleaver. Number 21, Jesse McGregor. Number 86, Emmett Murray. Number 22, Ethan Norrie. Number 7, Carter Patsack. Number 14, Landon Peranowski. Goaltenders, number 29, Burke Keeping. And number 31, Thorley Price. And now, starting lineup for your South Sask Academy. Number 63, Oliver Anderson. Number 6, Maddox Bergren. Number 7, Jace Collette. Number 14, Talon Eben. Number 73, Logan Florent. Number 16, Carter Hopkinson. Number 91, Gavin Johnson. Number 19, Drew Kitchen. Number 11, Ryder Lanoy. Number 17, Finn Manlo. Number 2, Nolan Meldrum. Number 3, Hayden Sent. Number 93, Kason Sequoia. Number 55, Magnum Swidburnson. Number 13, Kipton Tremblay. Goaltender, number 78, Lexi Andreas. And number 35, Tortzen Zerbin. Could I have the captains of both teams to center ice for a ceremonial puck drop, where we'd like to welcome Peter from Santa Lucia. Fans, please rise if you're able and remove any headwear for the playing of the Canadian National Anthem. Today's first period puck drop is brought to you by Santa Lucia Pizza. Put the clock up. All right, warm up getting underway here at J&J Homes Arena for Game 2 of our AAA Challenge Gold Medal Sunday between the Stealth Wolves and the South Sask Academy. Very happy to have our sponsor, Santa Lucia, on board, doing a ceremonial puck drop. Give these guys 5 minutes here to get warmed up. They've been raring to go here. My name's Sean Alexander. I'm your in-house PA announcer slash DJ and slash play-by-play guy while we're waiting for Chris Falkavich to finish doing what he's doing downstairs, and he'll come up and join us on the broadcast. I'll let him fill you in on all the stats and everything on the two teams and how we got here today. I do know a little bit of the stats. I do know that both teams are 5-0 coming into this game. Goals for at a 9-2-0 for the Wolves. Oh, sorry, for the South Academy at our 9-2-0 and a 14.8. So we got a high-scoring Stealth Wolves team coming in today. Penalty kill is very good for both teams. You're at 94.7 for this Academy to 92% for the Wolves. So special teams not really playing much of a factor for either team. Wolves are a little bit better on the power, or a little bit less successful on the power play at 11.5%. The Academy is at 25%, so that's pretty good. So They get out of every 4 power plays, they get a goal at least once here. Lots of shots. Shots definitely favor the Wolves. 49.2 shots per game average versus 28 for the Academy, which sort of goes hand in hand with why the goals are so high, goals average is so high, because the shot average is so high. Both teams bringing 2 goalies to the tournament. Zerbin for Sask Academy is perfect 3-0, and Lexi Andreas is a perfect 2-0. So like I said, both goalies, none of the 4 goalies here, including Thorley, Price, and Burke Keeping for the Wolves, have allowed a loss yet in this tournament. So we will see what happens. Looks like Chris is up here and he's just getting himself ready to go. He'll take over on the headset here right away, as we have a little over a minute left here in warm-up. Saskatchewan Academy points leaders. We can just run through that quick here. Nolan Meldrum has got 12 points. Oliver Anderson with 11. Kipton Tremblay with 11. Carter Hopkinson with 11. And Jace Cadet with 9. So we got some pretty high scoring there from the South Academy. Stealth Wolves, Walker Hargraves, 23 points. Aiden Fowler, 22 points. Kip Greiger, 20 points. Beckett Boleski, 16 points. And Luke Harpstred with 11. So there's some firepower on that Stealth Wolves team, which again goes to their high shooting percentage and high goal percentage.
A massive thank you to Sean for getting the game preview underway. My name is Chris Volkavich. You can call me Falco. We'll be doing the play-by-play now for the remainder of this game. We were just down there at center ice getting all set to go for the big game introductions for the kids, as we love to do as part of these Gold Medal Sundays, with the full music and announcing, lights off. We had a special ceremonial puck drop with our good friend Peter from Santa Lucia, one of our great sponsors here, Santa Lucia Pizza. What great product they have. I know Peter was, we were talking. They open at 4 o'clock today. We're already making our plans for us here in the production room. Got to get something going. Might as well get some Santa Lucia once they get opened up at 4 o'clock. But thank you to Peter for being out here, and for Santa Lucia for sponsoring this division, which it is the 2013 boards. And it's the gold medal final. WCHA Wolves taking on the South Sask Academy. The 2013 division also been sponsored by Shanks Golf. As we get all set to go here. It'll be 3 20-minute periods. Should we need it, the overtime rules for this gold medal game will follow a regular season NHL or WHL game. So it'll be a 5-minute 3-on-3 overtime, and if no winner is decided after that, it will go to a 3-person shootout. If it should come to it. We have not had an overtime gold medal game here at the AAA Hockey Challenge for the last 3 seasons going back. It's been a little while. We've had some real close ones in the last couple of years, but 3 full years since our last OT gold medal game. What do we have in store here today? These teams a perfect 5-0 heading into this finale. Stealth Wolves just won a tournament last weekend in Winnipeg, so looking to make a back-to-back weekend wins for them. Face-off was won by the Wolves, but then turned over to the South Sask Academy. Here's the Wolves with it, turning up ice. The Stealth Wolves coaching staff is a coaching staff that a lot of local hockey fans may recognize. Nolan Ritchie and Dylan Skrupa. Now, Nolan Ritchie, his dad Darren Ritchie, Was a former coach with the Brandon Wheat Kings. Eventually, director of player personnel. He was the GM. Me and Darren were part of the team together when we won the WHL championship back in 2016. Then as a couple of years later, drafting his son Nolan Ritchie into our team. Nolan going on to a terrific WHL career where he was captain of our local Wheat Kings. Now playing overseas with his best friend Calder Anderson the last couple of years. An amazing story for a local player. Now back teaming up with his friend Dylan Skrupa, who just finishing up his Junior A career. Passing on their knowledge to the next generation of local hockey talent here in town. As their Wolves have the puck back in the zone, making the way up the boards. Turned over, however. South Sask Academy keeping the pressure in. Puck at the blue line. Passed across along the boards, ricocheted out. Here's the Wolves. They got a 2-on-1 opportunity here. Big outstretch, going to get a tripping call. This could be a breakaway opportunity if they do call it, possibly a penalty shot. We'll see. Regardless, arm is up, ready for a call. Goalie has been pulled. It's now a 6-on-5 delayed penalty for the Wolves. Great job passing it around. Centering pass goes to the man on the wing. Nice hands, deking around. Finds his open man, takes a shot, goes just wide. Rebound for the Wolves. Gets it towards the net, now touched from South Sask Academy, and it will be a tripping call. What an opportunity for the Wolves there. 2-on-1. Great speed, did not stop the feet moving, and draws the penalty. And we got our first power play of the game coming for the Stealth Wolves. Face-off here, going to be to the glove side. Goaltender today, number 78, Lexi Andreas. From the point, there's a save out in front. Might have been blocked there. There's Johnson from the South Sask Academy just putting it up near the boards. That one, however, turned over, back by the Wolves. Looking to make a move at the blue line. Final time in space. Got a stick right into his midsection and hauled down. Arm is up. We got another penalty coming to South Sask Academy. There's a shot fired just wide of the net. Rebound picked up and touched. Logan Florent touched it, and with that, his teammate going off for a penalty. South Sask Academy. Appears number 17, Finn Mantle, off for hooking. The other penalty still has a minute 29. So a full minute and a half, basically, of a 5-on-3. Here's the Wolves. Geiger getting it back up to the point. There's a shot through, deflects wide along the near boards. Geiger across the ice to the far side. Centering pass back up top. Down to the face-off dot, shot on, rebound. That one played just wide of the net. Soika with it over there with the South Sask Academy. Battling for it. That puck comes blue line to blue line. Another shot on, deflected into the boards. Played back out, not cleared. Here's the Wolves. Pass across. Takes a shot. That one goes just over the net and wide. Wolves doing a great job of putting on pressure here. The South Sask Academy, one of their players actually has a broken stick at the time, so we had an extra man advantage, really. Now they're back to 3 guys on, all with sticks. Still 25 seconds remaining on the 5-on-3. Here's the Wolves with it. Doing a great job passing it around. Takes a shot. That one deflected. Goaltender still able to track it. Lexi Andreas, very good job there tracking that puck down. That one took a weird deflection off of a skate or something in front. Able to kick that left pad out. Track it well, make the stop, make the freeze for the face-off. Here's Kitchen and Boleski with the face-off. Boleski wins it back. Here now Boleski with it on the side. Makes a wide pass all the way across. A little too hot to handle. Wolves do regain possession, however. Passing it around the zone. 5-on-3 continues, looking for the backdoor pass, just unable to tip it in there. One penalty is over. It's now a 5-on-4 opportunity. Boleski with a shot, deflected off of a leg and going wide. Wolves maintain possession. What a great power play. Unbelievable pressure here from the team. Great job passing it around the zone. Boleski, nice handling. Looking for the pass. Chooses to go down low. Now here's the Wolves with it once again. Bolesky on the near side. Passes it down low to Murray. Murray thought about going beneath the goal line. Instead, it goes back up to the blue line. Now back down to Murray. Murray down low, centering pass. Deflects, that one shoots, and he scores! Jesse McGregor. Made no doubt about that one. Puck came across, found the spot, made no doubt about it, going just over the glove side. Handcuffing goaltender Lexi Andreas and making this a 1-0 game for the Stealth Wolves. And right away, here's another shot, another big save. Puck behind the net being contested for. Coming up with the Wolves, is it? Trying to dump it back down as we go to the in-arena voice, Sean Alexander, and the call of that goal.
Stealth Wolves goal scored by number 21, Jesse McGregor. Assist number 86, Emmett Murray. Time of that goal, 15:20. That's McGregor from Murray at the 15:20 mark of the first period.
McGregor from Murray gets the Wolves on the board first. There's a face-off. Going to be covered up. Face-off here, going to be coming to the blocker side. Goaltender Lexi Andreas. One from the Sask Academy. That one going to be played up. They're crossing over center ice into the Wolves zone now. Wolves trying to get it out of their zone. Do now. A nice pass up. Gaining into the South Sask Academy. A nice pass down to Geiger. Geiger trying to find the centering pass. Could not get it through the foot of the defender there. That's number 55, Magnum Swimberson. Big body there, Swinburneson. Here's South Sask Academy dumping that puck down deep. Back to get at the Wolves. Backhand pass. They're going to regain behind their own net. Look to move up ice. A little chip pass ahead. A little too far out the outstretched reach of his man. Turn back over the South Sask Academy. Now the Wolves get the puck in, take a shot. That one declared offside, however. We'll have a face-off just outside the zone. Well, what a start so far. Some back-and-forth action, goaltending action at both ends, keeping their teams active and in it early. Great start to this gold medal final. At face-off, one from the Stealth Wolves. They go across the ice before they dump it down deep beneath the goal line. Here's Bolesky with it. Tried to backhand that out in front. Unable to do so. There's some contact down low. No call. Ref calls it incidental. Some more contact near the line. Wolves come up with it. Make that play towards the net. Now, South Sask Academy dumping that puck down deep. A little dump and chase action. First one to it. There's a battle with it now beneath the goal line. It's going to get some more help from the South Sask Academy. So they battle for that puck along the boards there, and it'll come just up and over into the mesh for a face-off.
I'm pretty sure for the first time for the games that we've been broadcasting, this is the game where hitting is allowed, I'm pretty sure.
2013's, yeah. Yeah, I think so.
Oh, face-off already went off. I didn't even... Oof.
There's that puck coming around the boards here. Hopkinson backhands that one into his own bench, and another face-off upcoming. Yes, this is the second of 3 gold medal games today that we have. Just 2 weekends ago, it was the first weekend of the AAA Hockey Challenge, where we had 4 gold medal games on the Sunday. And then next week, we wrap up the AAA Hockey Challenge, and 3 more broadcasts, 3 more AAA gold medal games next Sunday. Always fun this time of the year here in the Wheat City. Spring hockey, club volleyball season, wrapping up with provincials and nationals. Lacrosse, baseball, soccer, everything starting up. What a time to be a sports fan. A couple big games in the NHL playoffs later on today. But for these kids, no game bigger on the docket. NHL playoffs, what? AAA Hockey Challenge. That's what they're into right now. This gold medal final continues with the puck deep in the South Sask zone. There's South Sask with it, trying to clear it out. Kept in instead by the Wolves. What a shot, firing that one. Lots of power, just wide. Rebound, attempts the wraparound. Could not stuff that one home. Now a bit of pushing and shoving afterwards, but what a great stop, Lexi Andreas. Tracking that first shot hard to the post, went wide, but that rebound, very dangerous, and able to get that pad tight along the post, not allowing that wraparound any chance. Face-off, one from South Sask. Here's the Sask Academy now, making their way up with it. Just getting it into the neutral zone before turned over by the Wolves. Now here's the Stealth Wolves dumping it down deep. Dump and chase of their own. Beneath the goal line. The puck backhanded out into neutral ice once again before being turned right back in. Here's the Wolves. Time and space. Makes a pass along to the side. Unable to handle that pass efficiently. Did not lose control, however. Just couldn't get the shot away. Maintained control. And then the pass out to the blue line being passed around from WCHA. From the Wolves. Here's the Stealth Wolves with it. Nice little chip pass ahead. It's a half breakaway. A shot. Got a piece of the glove of that one to make the save. Rebound comes to the near boards. Great opportunity there from the Wolves. Another big save. South Sask Academy now with it. South Sask Academy making a pass up. Just out of the reach of Hopkinson. That one gets played back in deep. Here's the Wolves. Pass down beneath the goal line. Head up, looking for the play up to the blue line. Gets it there. There's a long shot on net. Rebound. Not sure where the puck is, but underneath the pads and holds on to it for the whistle.
So many opportunities bouncing around the front of the net there, but I mean, South Saskatoon's goalie is doing so well.
Yeah, the South Sask Academy.
Sorry.
No, that's fair, Jude. It very well could be Saskatoon. I think it's South Saskatchewan. It just says South Sask Academy. Again, if you are listening, we'd love for you to drop in the comments where you're listening from. If it's on a beach or somewhere warm and you're just touching base with the family and whoever's playing in today's game, or if you happen to be wherever South Sask Academy is, and you can let us know in the comments, that would be great too. As all these kids, of course, we're seeing and learning for the first time here today at J&G Homes Arena with our production team, putting on the big game show for the kids with the pregame intro, music, lights, announcing this live stream. As here's the puck hole being picked up. South Sask Academy going to have almost a breakaway opportunity. Hauled down. Very interesting coming up. What are they going to call it? Hooking. If he had another half step ahead, I can almost guarantee that would have been called a penalty shot. Without the hook, he would have had the breakaway, which is why I was maybe thinking they might call it, but here it is, a 2-minute hooking penalty coming to the Stealth Wolves. South Sask Academy going to have a power play chance. Face-off first one, though, by the Wolves, and they will clear it all the way down. Great start to the PK here.
Stealth Wolves penalty to number 45.
South Sask Academy making their way up, backhands it. Just over the line before that one. Turned back to the blue line. Kept in though. Now it gets outside the zone and we'll have to tag up back onside. And that puck gets cleared all the way down, actually on net. South Sask Academy got to turn back around. Plays that one behind their own net. Here's Soika with it. Soika makes a pass up to Meldrum. That one turned over, however, from the Wolves. Coming on in. Oh, almost had a little time and space there, but Soika with a great stick defensive effort to turn that one up. Going the other way now. They're just trying to get that puck through and going off for a change. Here's the South Sask Academy with it. Turn that one over, and the Wolves will fire it all the way back down. A great PK here so far from these Stealth Wolves. Lexi will leave it behind the net there. There's Landon picking it up. Landy making his way up ice. Landy crosses the blue line, crosses the red, crosses the other line. Just did a little extra move, and that put him offside. Face-off coming up just outside the Wolves zone. 35 seconds remaining on the power play. Face-off, one from the Wolves. Short-handed. They'll turn it and just fire it outside the zone. We'll get it all the way down here into South Sask territory. Continue to battle for that puck. Killing time here on the PK. Doing a great job of keeping the puck down into the South Sask zone. Bolesky doing an awesome job. 1 versus 2. Still staying on his man. Fighting for that puck. Causing all kinds of delays in the zone. Great penalty kill there from Bolesky. Now the puck going to be cleared back down. Penalty is over. 5-a-side hockey once again. That puck back up into center ice and dumped beneath the goal line. South Sask will have to tag up, and they'll go and they'll get a line change while they're in there. So the Wolves will try to dump it out in a neutral zone. A couple of them go off for their own change. Now here's an interception. The Wolves, some time and space. Oh, a little rebound play. Tricky to follow. Alexi Andreas had a great effort there. The initial shot was deflected. Had to make a quick little readjustment on the flutter shot. Able to do so. Now here's the Wolves all the way back down in their zone. Make a good first pass up. 1-on-1 here, 1-on-2. A little backhand attempt. That one in front of the net. Rebound! Big kick save. Another shot, another save. Here's the Wolves putting on all kinds of pressure right now. Couple of massive shots. Still keep momentum inside the zone here. Back to the point, another shot through. That one hits a couple of bodies and is deflected. South Sask Academy just trying to get the puck out of the zone at this point. Finally do. A couple of them look to get off on a change. But here's the Wolves going to take advantage of that change. Coming right on in on Lexi. Another shot. Unbelievable efforts here as we take a look at this replay. What a pad save. First of all, that first glove save, and right there, huge kick save. Great job from Lexi Andreas. Here's the face-off, one from the Wolves, another shot. That one is stopped in front by the defender. Good stick there from Soika. Here's the puck down deep in the Wolves zone. They got it, backhanding it, trying to find the path out. We'll turn back around. Here's the Wolves with possession. Makes a nice move to get out in front. Just loses the puck, however, trying to get through a few too many men. Now South Sask Academy going to put that down in deep on goal, and that one there is going to be held for the whistle. Down there appears to be Burke keeping in goal today. Face-off one there from the Wolves, put back around the boards, being contested from South Sask Academy. Here is the puck coming out towards near the blue line, kept in from South Sask Academy. Nice shot on. That one deflecting just wide of the net. Rebound corralled from the Wolves. Look to get it out of their zone. Do so, chip it out. Here comes a spring play. He's hauled down. Another arm up and another penalty going to be called. Going to call this one interference. Here's Tremblay taking the draw against Geiger. Tremblay wins that one. South Sask Academy. Lose control, however. Wolves pick it up. Here's Fowler with it, making her way back towards the blue line. Oh, just skips over the stick of Carter Patsack, and that one falls back out in the zone. Now here's Patsack with the puck. Patsack turns around. Looks on the near side, gets that pass up. Good passing play here from the Wolves. There's Florent taking it over now. South Sask Academy Johnson plays it up along the boards. Kept in, though, from the Wolves. A shot at the point. That one, a seeing eye shot. They're going to wave it off, saying it was a high stick. We could take a look at the replay. Definitely close. Hard to tell with our angle. Of course, there's no instant replay regardless, but seeing eye shot from the point, found the net, but instantly called off from the referee, calls it a high sticking. Remains a 1-0 game. Here's the puck being dumped in from the Wolves. The Wolves going crease to crease, or blue line, playing that one through the crease. A big rebound picked up from Geiger. Geiger with the Wolves make a pass across. There's another big shot deflected out in front. A nice backhand there from Tremblay. Will just dump that puck down. Again, killing more time on the penalty kill here. Just over half a minute remaining for the Wolves on the power play. Looking to take advantage. Here they are, making their way up the ice. We'll dump it in and go off for a change. Puck behind the net. Pass out to the blue line. Nice move to get a little time and space. Drop pass to the open man. Was trying to find Jamison down low. That puck, though, ricochets back to the blue line. Kept in, however, from the Wolves. There's a nice shot and a rebound. Another good save from Andreas. As that puck will now ricochet all the way down and go straight on goal and be forced to be held for the face-off. Penalty is over. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. And just $1:37 remaining here in the first period. Face-off. Picked up and controlled here from South Sask Academy. Now turned over, however. The Stealth Wolves coming with it. Backhands it deep in the zone. Bergen just trying to get it up there. Here now, Wolves with a nice couple of moves. Cleaver just trying to find a little time and space or just room to move in the center of the ice. Still maintained from the Wolves, doing a great job along the far side boards there. Passing, great job right out in front. Murray and Beliski working great together there in the corner. Beliski with some time and movement. Oh, what a great feed that was, and an even better block out in front. That was a big defensive effort there. I believe that was Lanois. Yes, Lanois, number 11. Great defensive effort there. Now that puck will just get on to the goaltender and be held on for a face-off. 25 seconds remaining in this first frame. Face-off won and controlled from the Stealth Wolves. Nice job at the blue line there, trying to create a little time and space. It was Hazelwood, that one though. Just picked off the stick. Wolves will regain possession and regain the zone. Coming on in deep beneath the goal line. Making a nice move there is Geiger centering it out. But once again, Lexi Andreas, active glove, covering up that puck and slowing things down. Lexi Andreas doing a great job today in that net. Couple seconds left, maybe a face-off win and a shot. No, not going to be able to get one away here. And 20 minutes in the book in this gold medal game. As we'll now take a look at your first period summary. Be a pretty quick intermission here as we'll get the second period started momentarily. There will be a flood between periods 2 and 3, however. First, the shots on goal. Shots on goal in the first period, it was 12 for the Stealth Wolves and only 2 for the South Sask Academy. So 12-2 shots in the first period. The score, 1-0. Stealth Wolves getting the goal board first, 15-20 mark. Goal number 21, Jesse McGregor. Assist there to number 86, Emmett Murray. That's all the scoring we have here after one period of play. Coming right back with period number 2 momentarily. Thanks for watching the Brandon Source of Sports AAA Hockey Challenge. Welcome back inside J&G Homes Arena and this 2013 Division Final. 2013 sponsored by Shanks Golf. Again, our thanks to Peter, the local owner of Santa Lucia Pizza. Peter was here with us for the pregame, special pregame puck drop ceremony. What a great sponsor they are. Thanks to all of our sponsors. As we get back underway here in the second period. Right away, it was the South Sask Academy with possession, trying to get some momentum here going for them. Being outshot 12-2 in the first period. Start this period down in the Wolves zone, which is what they're going to want to do. Here is a centering pass and a shot opportunity. That one is deflected in front by Hargraves and now turned up the other way from the Wolves. Here's a 2-on-1 opportunity. A shot, rebound right out in front. That one is cleared and played out. Great opportunity there from the Wolves early here in the second. Puck being turned right back from the Wolves now. A crossing center into the South Sask Academy blue line. Nice move, gets to the backhand. That one maybe a nice save there or not getting shot off. We'll have to check the replay. But a big opportunity. That's a big pad save. Wow. What a start here to this period. Take a look at this replay here. Lexi Andreas sticking with the man, keeping the pad solid. Making a couple of real nice stops so far here. Here's the puck back to the blue line. There's a shot, another save. Puck comes around. South Sask Academy trying to work their way out of the zone now through the neutral ice. Unable to get it any further as Pat Sack does a good job for the Wolves, pushing it back down into the other way. Forces South Sask Academy all the way back beneath their own goal line. So they attempt to get back down the ice here now. Skating up through center line, loses control of the puck. Now bobbled at the blue line, and that will be enough for offside. Face-off upcoming just outside of the Wolves zone. That one is now going to be controlled from South Sask Academy. No, turned over instead from the Wolves. Here's Bileski with it. Bileski trying to make his way up the boards, looking for the centering pass. Ran out of space there instead, now just fighting for it along the boards, trying to just keep possession. Get some help from his teammates. They come on in, pass up to the blue line, looking for a big shot on. There's another big save. .44 Calder Hazelwood. A nice defensive shot there from the point, getting its way through. But again, another nice save. Lexi Andreas keeping this a one-goal game. Here's South Sask Academy trying to get it past McGregor. Unable to do so there. Big body defenseman just took that puck right off. Here now the Wolves got it right along center. They'll dump it in, but will not go that deep for turn back up ice now. Again, puck in neutral zone. Dumped down deep by the Wolves behind the goal line. This time they are the first one to it. Still having control, momentum after the reverse hit. Goes behind the net, looks up to the defense, but the blue line takes a little time of movement. Unable to get that pass down low and just flip down the ice. Will it go enough for icing? No, they're going to wave that one off. So instead, the Wolves got to turn back around and try and get it all the way back down from their own zone. Instead, kept in right now from South Sask Academy. Trying to play it up along the near boards here. Before that puck takes a little deflection and finds its way out in the neutral zone. Now going in between the two teams once again. Just fighting for it, back and forth. Lots of active sticks battling for that puck. Picked up from the Wolves, who get it just down into the zone. Once again, here comes South Academy. South Sask with it. South Sask crossing the blue line. All kinds of defensive pressure on him, though. A nice hit there to take his man off the puck. There's an open ice hit. Did not have the puck, however. That one going to be called interference. Yes.
I was thinking it was going to be more of a kneeing there than interference, but I can see both there, honestly.
He was going to call it one thing or the other for sure. And here we go with a 2-minute power play. Deep now in the South Sask zone. Glove side, Lexi Andreas. One from the Wolves. Back to the point, across. McGregor with a big shot on. There's a big save once again, Lexi. Wolves regain possession. Back to the blue line. Playing it down low. Tried a shot on. That one got blocked. From the blue line, dumps it down in. Nice little move. Tries to go out front. Centering. Rebound. Covering up. Lexi Andreas. Great active stick there from Lexi Andreas, just blocking that shot from going out front, and then able to cover that one up. Here is the Wolves, another face-off win, however. They're on the power play, doing a great job passing it around, trying to find that open lane. There's another shot, rebound! Could not put home the rebound. Controls it though, back to the blue line, looks for another shot in. That one deflects just wide. Here's the Wolves. Goalie has no stick. There's another shot. Rebound. Another save. Lexi Andreas without a stick. Unbelievable. Here come the Wolves. Another shot from the point. Not sure if that one got through or not. Another pad save. Lexi Andreas on that one. Unreal period so far. And this pressure just continuing on the power play. Wolves all over the South Sask Academy. Stealth Wolves back up to the point once again. doing a great job moving the puck around on the power play. There's a one-timer shot from down low. Rebound, another save.
Oh, and the goalie's getting in the mix.
Now we got some pushing and shoving happening.
Somebody get her the Vezina trophy. I mean, what a performance. Like, just shot after shot and nothing's going in.
Do we have that last replay? Let's take
yeah.
a look.
We got a few replays. I mean, there's a lot of opportunities that have gone on.
Look at this. Without a stick, oh my goodness. And doing a great job there. You can even see just staying along the goal line, trying to read the play. Amazing job keeping her team in this one so far. Lexi Andreas, unbelievable start to this game. We just got a little delay here while they sort out the penalty box situation. Yeah, they're just sorting out the penalty situation. So each receiving a penalty there, so it's going to remain just 5-on-4 for the next 10 seconds. Here's the Wolves with it.
South Sask Academy penalty to number 11, Ryder Illinois.
There was a shot, that one deflected just wide.
And to the Stealth Wolves, number 5, Harpstead, 2 minutes for roughing. Time to those outstanding penalties.
That puck behind the net, Wolves contesting for it. It's back to 5-on-5 hockey. Wolves, they got possession. Still doing a good job of passing it around the zone. Deep in the corner now, turns back, trying to find an open man. Unable to do so as that puck is pushed off his stick and now control for South Sask Academy. Only momentarily, however. Now it's picked up in on a one-on-one. Just misfires on the shot, however, there is Kitchen. Just that puck skipping over the stick. And the Wolves now, they've got it, looking for the pass out. There's Cleaver with it for the Wolves, making a pass up to Murray. South Sask Academy regains possession beneath their own goal line. Will turn and come back the other way. Looking for the pass up towards center ice. Finds his man. He's coming on in on the wing. It's Jace Cadet. And he takes a shot, and there is a save. Burke keeping. Has not been too busy so far, but has been real sharp when needed. Keeping this a 1-0 game so far for his Wolves. So we got a face-off here. One from the Wolves once again. Here's Patsack with it beneath the goal line. Patsack makes a play out to Fowler. Fowler getting it over there to Hargraves. There's Hargraves beneath the goal, looking for the centering pass back out to the blue line. That one deflected, but still able to be kept in and maintained from the Wolves. Now here's a centering pass. Not able to get a shot away from that. Again, momentum though in possession held on by the Wolves. They're doing a great job of skating it around. Here's a shot from the point. That one deflected out in front, drops right down, and now played safely to the side of the boards. South Sask Academy in a race for it. First one to it. Will now play it up. Chips it along the boards and tries to get in deep, but a nice defensive play there from the Wolves. That's number 44, Calder Hazelwood. Or rather, no, my bad, that was number 14 there, Landon Penarowski. Landon Penarowski with a fantastic defensive effort that last shift. As here is the puck. It's in, and once again, handling it, Penarowski. Turns it up ice, going the other way. Here's the Wolves, a nice centering pass. Another save there from Lexi Andreas. Wolves trying to keep possession in the zone, battling for it there. It gets back beneath the goal line, where they got a man on it, playing it back to the blue line. Keeping it in there was Calder Hazelwood now. Getting it down deep for the Wolves. Back up. Here's Hazelwood with it. A big shot from the point. Nobody in front. There was even a rebound there. It was sitting there. Nobody could tap that home. Andreas with the first save. Now that one going to be just chipped out and down the ice, just into the Wolves zone, where Jamison will pick it up and look to turn back up ice. Crosses the far blue line. Still has possession somehow. Looks to make that pass back towards the defenseman. Now gets a shot on and goes just wide of the net. Rebound controlled from the Wolves. They'll put that one back down deep. Turning it. Looking for the open man. Wolves using the boards effectively. Will go up to the blue line. Big shot from the point. That one gets through and he scores! An absolute seeing eye shot. Big traffic in front for Lexi Andreas. Don't know how much of this could even see with those two bodies right in front. And that puck finds its way in. Stealth Wolves 2-0 over the South Sask Academy. As we are about halfway done the second period and halfway done this gold medal game. As we got an offside, another face-off coming up. As we look to momentarily, we'll get the call of that goal from the in-arena voice here, the AAA Hockey Challenge, our very own Sean Alexander. Let us know the official scoring play of the last play. Yeah.
Stealth Wolves goal scored by number 44, Calder Hazelwood. Assist to number 22, Ethan Norrie. And number 19, Hudson Jamison. Time of that goal, 10-12. That's Hazelwood from Norrie and Jamison at the 10-12 mark of the second period.
As right away, another big chance on net there. Oh my goodness, the Wolves almost putting that one into the net to make it a 3-0 game. But once again, Lexi Andreas standing tall on the goal line to keep their team in it. Face-off will be coming to Lexi's glove side. Face-off controlled from South Sask Academy, who get the puck out of their zone, crossing center. Lose control, however, near the blue line to Cleaver, who will now turn that possession back over to the Wolves. Only momentarily, though, as they turn it back over now. South Sask Academy, who's got the puck in the zone. Went blue line to blue line, could not get the shot any deeper than that, though. Still on the puck. A nice centering opportunity, but Cleaver with an awesome defensive play there to get that puck out of center ice territory. Now moving up the ice, the Wolves, a nice move there to get around Walker Hargraves with a great opportunity. Now that shot from the Wolves gets fired up and out of play. Hargraves with a great rush there. Trying to put some more pressure immediately on South Sask Academy. Face-off one from South Sask. At the far boards, making their way up, trying to chip it past the Wolves. Puck kind of caught in the skate, so unable to do much with it. Turn back around now from the Wolves, who are going to have a 2-on-1 opportunity. They're going to take the shot, pass it across. Unbelievable. Not sure if that was a great defensive effort or if the pad was there, but unable to get that puck into the empty net. Another glorious opportunity from the Wolves. Now skating it all the way around before taking a shot on, and that one going to be held. So we take a look at this replay here. Oh my goodness, Lexi Andreas.
Told you. Vesna Trophy, right there.
That very well could be the save of the day so far. We've seen a couple of nice ones coming across from side to side, but that was fantastic coming across the crease with the pad like that. Highlight reel saves. Lexi Andreas keeping the team in it. There's another big rebound opportunity from the Wolves. Oh, they cannot put it away, however. Gaining possession. Back to the blue line. Goalie got no stick. Here's the puck coming just out in the zone. Right back in, though, the Wolves trying to keep the pressure on. South Sask Academy going to be dumping that puck down. It's far enough that Lexi Andres can go and get the goaltender stick. Now the puck deep in the Wolves zone. Here's the Wolves with it, making a pass up, crossing over center line. Into South Sask Academy territory before being pushed off the puck. There's a battle for it down deep beneath the goal line. There's a shot, another rebound. That rebound pushed just wide. Wolves right back on it, doing a great job of getting the first shot, and the rebounds are there, just have not been able to capitalize on a lot of them so far. But huge pressure from these Wolves. Now here comes South Sask Academy trying to get that puck up on the wrong side of center when they dump that in, so that one will be called in icing. Taking a look at the official shots on goal so far this game, 33-5. 33-5 is the shots being tracked as of now. A 31 save performance so far for Lexi Andreas in that South Sask Academy net. As the Wolves continue this pressure inside the zone. Again, the pass up the boards, down deep. That pass going to come back around. Wolves doing a fantastic job just passing that one around, maintaining possession. Backhand pass along the boards. Back down deep. Pass along the half wall, gets back out into center. Before a backhand attempt is picked off, now coming the other way. South Sask Academy takes a shot right on, keeping with a nice save. Rebound now is being controlled by South Sask Academy. Here's Murray now with it for the Wolves. That one going to be offside. They're going to have to tag up. South Sask Academy just pushes that one out. Picked up from the Wolves, who turned it right back in. Oh, that puck was skipping. Otherwise, they may have had another breakaway chance right there. There's a centering pass, however, and nobody was ready for their stick to get on that one. Now another pass. Going down low. Gets the shot on. Right out in front. May have been deflected by a defender. Don't think that one got through onto the net. As here's the Wolves once again with pressure. Moving down into the zone. At the far boards looking for that centering pass. It's going to be picked off once again. It's a 3-on-2 coming this way. Immediately turned back over, though, from Pat Sack. An amazing job from the Wolves. Turns that 3-on-2 back into, well, time in the offensive zone for his Wolves. Just like this, right in. Oh, tried the centering pass. Unable to get the stick on it. That would have been a glorious opportunity as well. Puck all the way down. No icing is the call. A puck will come back out into neutral territory. Wolves on it. Here's the Wolves' Patsak doing his best to flip that one out. Try and find the open man. A nice centering pass. Oh my goodness, that would have been a great play. Just outside of the outstretched hands of Ethan Norrie. As we got a penalty coming now to the Wolves. Tripping is going to be the call. And the Stealth Wolves will now sit for 2 minutes or less. We got 4:05 remaining here in the second period. Coming up after this, we will have a proper flood of the ice and get the coaches some time to relay on some messages to the kids. A little more than our very quick first intermission. Also, during second intermission, we'll take a minute to thank all of our sponsors, and we'll take a look at your first and second period summary, of course, and get all set up for a busy third period. Before that, however, here we go. One ending the second. This would have been right on net. A great chance there for South Sask Academy, trying to pull back within one here. That's one of their best chances of the whole game, right out in front, but great job there, Burt keeping. As the Wolves will chip that one out. Here's South Sask with it now, turning right back in, crossing the blue line, looking for a play down low, a dump and chase. Effective, although, turns it right back over. They had two guys on that puck, and yeah, they're a little upset with that one. They had two guys on that and just threw it away, unfortunately, to the Wolves, who clear it back down the other way. Now, here's the Wolves, crossing center. A little time and space, might get a shot away here. No, it's deflected. Then the shot came through, and a big save. Rebound was being contested for there. There's a big defensive block on that first shot. The second one did get through, however, and a nice save, two saves, and then covering it up. Just over a minute remaining in the penalty to the Wolves. Remember, they are shorthanded right now. But still playing their offensive game. Deep down there on the boards, killing a little time with the puck. Gets it over to Patsak, who dumps that back down in the zone. A great PK there as a couple of guys go off for the change. South Sask Academy with speed, crossing over in the zone. Looks for the centering pass. He shoots, he scores!
A beautiful
Meldrum.
pass.
Meldrum makes no mistake about it. Not much keeping can do on that one. He was going right to left and tracked the puck very well, but what a well-placed shot. Just went top corner. Of course, these are, full-size nets. Just found its way in there. Just like that, we got ourselves a 2-1 game. So we got about 2.5 minutes left. Let's get the official goal call with our very own Sean Alexander.
South Sask Academy goal scored by number 2, Nolan Meldrum. Assist to number 93, Kyson Sokoya. Time of that goal, 2:37. That's Meldrum from Sequoia at the 2:37 mark of the second period.
Just under 2 to go here in the second period. What a game this is shaping up to be. Here's South Sask Academy with the puck now. Turning their way up ice. Through neutral zone. That one turned over. The Wolves go back the other way. Crossing the blue line, looking for the centering pass. Here's the puck just sitting there, coming right in. Oh, what a save, Lexi Andreas. Sprawling out and stopping that one. A nice active stick, looking for the poke check there. As face-off one from the Wolves. Get a shot away. That one out in front now. Here's the Wolves, turn and fire. Playing that one just wide of the net. Skating with it. The Wolves through the zone. Turns and fires it on. That one deflected from a South Sask Academy stick. Played off into the near or far boards. But possession maintained from the Wolves as they continue to pass it around. trying to find some time and space in the zone. Oh, there was a spot there to turn and fire, but just lost control of the puck. Here's the Wolves maintaining this pressure late in the second period. All kinds of pressure inside the zone here. Here's the puck right out in front. Deflected, I think, just wide, possibly from the defender. And now this one going to be sent for icing all the way down. Cannot blame the player there for just wanting to clear that puck. The Wolves, all kinds of pressure in the last 45 seconds. Trying to get back that 2-goal lead. Just over half a minute remaining in the frame. Face-off happening down in the South Sask zone. That one going to be won by South Sask, making their way up the ice. Playing some dump and chase, trying to get to that puck here late in the period. On his man, but the puck, however, is picked up from the Wolves. The Wolves now coming out. He's got some time and space, try and get a shot away. Oh, makes a beautiful move. Right on net, rebound, put just wide. What a save there once again, Lexi Andreas. Rebound, I don't think got on the net. And that's going to do it for the second period. Jude, do we have that one on replay?
Oh, yeah, we definitely do. I mean,
let's take a look at this one again. What a move there to get in. And a big save, massive rebound, all put just wide. What an unbelievable ending there to the second period. It's the Wolves 2, South Sask Academy 1. Coming up in this intermission, we will take a look at your first and second scoring summary and get all set for what's going to be a very entertaining third period. Once again, thank you so much for watching this broadcast. This is the Brandon Source for Sports AAA Hockey Challenge. Welcome back inside J&G Homes Arena and the Brandon Source for Sports AAA Hockey Challenge. My name is Chris Fulcavage. You can call me Falco. Really appreciate you tuning into the broadcast here today. For those of you wondering about our team, so where do I start? About 20-year radio career, former in-arena voice, the Brandon Wheat Kings, now with the Brandon University Bobcats. Love putting on the big game experience here. Also in the booth, we got Sean Alexander, who's running the music and all the lights, and you're hearing his voice announcing all the goals for the kids, giving them the big game experience. You got, again, Seth running all the cameras here for us. And we got Jude running the switcher and the replays, and also throwing on the color commentary headset at times. And we're now taking a look at our game summary so far in this gold medal game. This is the 2013 division, sponsored by Shanks Golf. Let's begin with our shots on goal. It has been one-sided for shots on goal, that's for sure. 12 shots in the first, 21 shots in the second, 33 shots through two periods of play for the Stealth Wolves. Putting a lot of pucks on net, doing a great job on the other side there is the goaltender for the South Sask Academy, Lexi Andreas, putting on a bit of a clinic at times. So shots 33 for the Wolves. On the other side, it was 2 shots in the first and 3 shots in the second for South Sask Academy, just 5 shots total. But in that, our score is 2-1. What a game that we have developing here as we get into the final period of play. The first marker in the first period, the 15-20 mark, it was number 21, Jesse McGregor, finding the back of the net. Then in the second period, at 12-12, number 44, Calder Hazelwood, made it 2-0. Before 2:37 remaining in the second period, a goal from South Sask Academy's number 2, Nolan Meldrum, on the power play, makes this a 1-goal game. A very interesting third period coming up between these two teams, both undefeated in the tournament so far in this gold medal final. It's the Stealth Wolves 2, South Sask Academy 1. Third period of play coming up in just moments. Again, a massive thank you to all the sponsors you see on screen for help making the AAA Source for Sports Challenge possible. As the teams hit the ice here for the third period inside the arena. And if you didn't know, there's a pretty good look right there on the screen. Everything that you see on the broadcast, everybody here in the building gets to see as well with the beautiful big screen. So for the kids to get to see their replays and everything being played for everyone. Of course, a very special day here, as it is Gold Medal Sunday, and we love putting on the big gold medal experience for the kids who work so hard and deserve it. Both these teams putting up 5-0 performances so far through this tournament to get themselves into this gold medal final. Heading into this game, it was Nolan Meldrum and Oliver Anderson, along with Kipton Tremblay as the leading scorers for South Sask. Nolan Meldrum does have their 1 goal this game. On the other side has been Walker Hargraves, Aiden Fowler, and Kip Geiger getting the Stealth Wolves to this point, also helping contribute this game. And here we go, third period underway, 20 minutes to decide the gold medal of this 2013 division. Sponsored by Shanks Golf. And again, if you're just tuning in, you missed it during the pregame, a big thank you to our good friend Peter over at Santa Lucia, the owner, who is a fantastic guy. Really good to help sponsor a bunch of local events, not only here at the AAA Hockey Challenge, but all things local, really. I know they open at 4 o'clock today. I know where we're getting supper. Our good friends at Santa Lucia. As we got a puck drop happening here to the blocker side Lexi Andreas, and having an amazing game. And face-off one, South Sask Academy. Here's Lanois with it. Lanois gets the pass up. By the way, I thank you to those who are correcting the pronunciations in the chat. We don't get to see these kids until, this one game of the year. So do my best with the pronunciations. But yeah, it's always appreciated in the chat. Tell us where you're watching from, or don't mind having our mistakes corrected. We'd rather get it as right as possible. But Lanois, again with it right there, having a great game defensively. Been real active. That puck now comes up and down the ice the other way. Will not go enough for icing. That one now be turned back by the Wolves. Great job there, South Sask keeping it in. With the coaching staff doing their best to pass along any instructions, just to do their best to get some more shots, keep the pressure up. Yes, you're being outshot vastly, but it's a one-goal game. Your goalie keeping you in this one. And the other side, you cannot like these games. You put up that many shots and just can't seem to beat the hot goaltender that much. Here come the Wolves. Another chance, that one going off of, they appear to be the blocker side, now push wide. The Wolves with it, trying to make a play there, loses the puck instead, and that one chipped up to the blue line, kept in for a second, however. Now it would be played outside. The South Sask Academy actually has possession, moving it up into the zone. Taken off there, though, from the Wolves, who look to turn it back up ice. Turn back over. South Sask Academy doing a good job now on the forecheck, trying to keep some pressure up. Keep that puck down in the Wolf zone where it's not been all that much. Now here is the puck being controlled now from the Stealth Wolves. Play it up ice. I'll turn and fire it in on net. He'll just leave that there for the defender. Takes it and plays it up the boards. Now looks just to chip it and move it up there. Number 14, Taylin Eben. Here's the Wolves crossing the zone. Makes a nice little move there, trying to get the puck to his far side was Geiger. But just put off the stick and played back down the ice. The Wolves will have to completely regroup behind their own goal line now. Good pressure there on the forecheck from South Sask Academy. They'll turn that puck back down along the boards. Again, good forecheck, not allowing any time and space, trying to get momentum here. Picked up now for the Wolves, trying their best to get out of the zone, will do so. Crossing center ice, making a way past the blue line. Trying to put it past the defender's skates, not able to do so. Now they got possession, though, down beneath the goal line. Geiger fighting for the puck along with a couple of players. That's Kitchen there. Kitchen doing a great job defensively that shift versus a much bigger Geiger. Now skating up and going the other ice is Florent. Logan Florent. Florent with a nice backhand attempt right out in front there. Now the Wolves with it. Coming back the other way. It's a 3-on-1. They got time and space. Takes a shot. Rebound right out in front, but it went too far past the trailing players to get any kind of rebound opportunity. However, they do got possession now in the zone. Another shot. That one is deflected off of a skate. That one shoots and fires and scores! Going top corner over the shoulder. Bolesky with a great goal there from the Wolves. Just over the shoulder of Lexi Andreas, who's been fantastic in net. As we take a look now, just confirming, as we're about to get the goal call here from in-arena voice, Sean Alexander, of that last goal from the Stealth Wolves. As the puck comes right in, another nice save there from Lexi Andreas.
Stealth Wolves goal scored by number 87, Beckett Beliski. Assist to number 86, Emmett Murray. And number 22, Ethan Norrie. Time of that goal, 15:37. That's Beliski from Murray and Norrie at the 15:37 mark of the third period.
Big goal there from the Wolves here in the third period. Possible insurance marker to take the 2-goal lead. Lots of time left, however, in this frame as that puck being battled for just inside the blue line here at the South Sask Academy zone. Picked up from the Wolves. Look to make the play to get that puck in front of the net. Can't do so. Let's turn back along the boards. Pass it back up to the blue line to the defender. Back down low. Tries the centering pass. That one goes off a stick. Then tried stick handling, but ran out of room was Jamison. The puck instead goes back to the man on the high side. Just fired that one wide. Rebound controlled from the Wolves. Back to the point. Another shot. That one was tipped in front. It would not have been a high stick. That was a great tip put just wide of the net. Could have been a possible highlight reel goal, like the one we saw in the NHL last night. A tip-in goal that was about 3 feet wide. Looked like it was going there, the Dallas game. Here's another big shot, big save, rebound, another big save. Lexi Andreas, another couple of massive stops right there. Puck controlled from the Wolves, still inside the zone. Continued pressure, another shot. That one is blocked out in front. Oh, it may have hurt the defender. He got his way right into that one. Big shutout. Going to number 55. That's Magnum Swinburneson, the big defender who made himself on a couple of plays real effective, but right there, a nice shot block. Be feeling that one for a few minutes, but good on him. Big game, good teammate to make a play like that. As here's the puck now at center ice. South Sask Academy trying their best to get some momentum to get back in this one. Trying to turn it back up ice here against the Wolves. Wolves doing a good job there. But now, here is South Sask Academy. In on the side, tries a centering pass. That one does not get through. They regain possession, try to get it back to the blue line, but that one was intercepted. Just didn't have enough power on the pass to get straight there. It was picked off. And now South Sask Academy with possession in their own zone. Trying to turn up ice with speed. Turn right back around, however, from the Wolves. Unable to cross the blue line cleanly. They got to turn back. They'll choose just to fire it in and go off for a change. As both teams look to get some fresh legs on the ice, Bergen is playing it up. Oh, and will play it just off into his own bench. So now we'll complete the line change with the remaining player who didn't. And we'll get a couple of fresh lines out here with 12:31 remaining. It's a 3-1 game in this gold medal final. Tremblay wins that faceoff for South Sask Academy. Here's Beliski with it, though, with the Wolves now. Possession down deep beneath the goal line. Was looking towards the blue line before turning back down low. Passes that puck around a little too far. Was looking for his teammate, number 11. That's Finley Hugh. And now we got ourselves a face-off down in the Wolves zone. Face-off coming to the glove side of keeping. That 1-1 from South Sask Academy. They're able to keep it in and play it back down deep. Picked up, however, by the Wolves, who will rim it around the boards. Not out, kept in. South Sask playing it right out in front, unable to get to the man who could take a shot. Instead, picked off from the Wolves, who now get it out of the zone and skating with speed, crossing the neutral zone. In trying to get towards the goaltender, Beliski there has lots of skill, but cannot skate through just that many individuals. Ran out of time and space and was hauled down. Now here's another turnover at the blue line. Almost the Wolves able to keep that in before it took kind of a funny bounce off a skate and back into control of South Sask, who takes a shot just past the blue line, just wide of the net. And that one ricochets back out in front where they got a rebound opportunity now. There's another chance on net. That one did hit the goaltender, but not with a lot of force, keeping with an easy save there. Here is the pass coming right out in front near the goaltender. Nice job hugging that post. Keeping the puck in play. The puck back up to the blue line from the Wolves. Back down the board. Centering opportunity. Deflected in front. Andreas covers it up. That one could have been a little more dangerous if it would have got through cleanly. But again, a nice job of just tracking that puck there. Lexi Andreas. Face-off coming to Lexi's blocker side. One from the Wolves. Back to the point. Looking for the play. Decides to play it down low. Now back up to the blue line. Lost control, but then maintained. A nice control to spin and get that puck down low there after losing it for just a split second in his feet. Here's Geiger with it. Decides to backhand it. Back down low. It's a good hard action along the boards. Picked up now from South Sask Academy. That pass just outside of his reached hands, so we're going to turn back around and try it again. They're in their own zone looking to turn up ice here. South Sask Academy. That one now turned over. Here comes the Wolves. Only momentarily. That puck going back and forth. Ricocheting amongst these two teams in the neutral zone. Both teams trying to find the open man pass. Trying to get something going here. But really nice defensive play from the teams. Not sure what the whistle was, but we got a face-off here in the South Sask zone. Here's Florent with it, playing it behind his net. They're just trying to chip it out. That one goes up to the blue line. Hazelwood, that was a strong pass, could not keep it in. So has to circle back. They're going to have to re-enter the zone. Here they go now. The Wolves with possession. Going down low. That was a nice sprawling effort there to take away the centering pass. Now here come the Wolves. Over the line. Nice pass across. Gets a good shot away. Another great save from Lexi Andreas. Now here's South Sask Academy. Oh, they almost had the puck there making it way up. Would have had a one-on-one opportunity. Instead, the Wolves turn back around. Puck battle along the far boards. Going to be controlled now from the Wolves. Back to the blue line. There's a shot. Goes just wide of the net. Rebound is loose. It's under the goalie's pads. They're going to blow the play dead. Just over 8 minutes remaining. We got ourselves a 3-1 game. Just a heads up that when there is about a minute remaining, I will leave you in the capable hands of Sean and Jude with the headset, and I'll be making my way down towards center ice as we get set for, there's a good shot from the point to cover up. As after the game, I'll be down at center ice level helping run the post-game medal ceremonies, as we love to do again, giving the kids the big game experience here. as we got medals, banners, and even a replica Stanley Cup for the kids to skate around with. It's quite special, so stick around for that coming up after the game today. Again, about a minute left is when I'll leave you. But for now, we got a lot still to get through. Over 7.5 minutes remaining of this gold medal final, 2013 division. It's the South Sask Academy taking on the Stealth Wolves. The Swinburneson for the South Sask Academy making the pass up into the Wolves zone. Here's the Wolves now with it. Backhand. Skating through the neutral zone with speed. Tries to get around his man, is laid out.
Nice hit on the play there.
Big contact there on that play. As here comes South Sask Academy, moving up ice on the far boards there, trying to look for the centering opportunity, but nobody's there, so instead just tries to keep possession. Now it gets turned over from the Wolves. And they just clear it out to center, but it's picked back up from South Sask. Here's South Sask with it, coming onto the zone, getting a nice couple of moves there and fires off a shot. That one goes wide of the net, however. Rebound will come all the way back out into neutral territory, where they're going to pick it up once again. That's South Sask. Passes it rink wide. Now moves it up ice. Didn't quite have full control crossing over, so turn back up ice from the Wolves the other way. That puck now being dumped back down from South Sask. Wolves pick it up, cross over the blue line, take a big shot on. Rebound over there to the corner. Here come the Wolves around the net, looking for more pressure, more shots. There was one from the point, took a ricochet. There's one right out in front, and he scores! Aiden Fowler. Right place, right time. What a finish. Great goal there from Aiden Fowler to make this a 4-1 game. As the shots just continue for the Wolves, putting on a shooting clinic here today. As we get the official goal call of that from our very own Sean Alexander.
Stealth Wolves goal scored by number 10, Aiden Fowler. Assist to number 13, Walker Hargraves. And number 16, Kip Geiger. Time of that goal, 5:48. That's Fowler from Hargraves and Geiger at the 5:48 mark of the third period.
We got just over 5 minutes to go in this gold medal final, and back into power play mode goes the Stealth Wolves. Slashing call going against the Fort Sask Academy. So Fort Sask is going to have to, or South Sask rather, South Sask is going to have to now figure out how to crawl back into this one while being shorthanded. Sometimes at some of these levels, this little less people on the ice helps out both teams. More room to move, possibly. As coming right in, the Wolves trying to get towards center ice, but just ran into a couple of different bodies there. Then Lanois did a good job of pushing that one up into neutral ice. Oh, here's the Wolves crossing over the blue line, making a pass straight across. Trying for the centering pass once again, not there, so goes back to the boards. Back to the blue line. Makes the pass across. Looking for some open time and space here, doing a good job of controlling it. There's a shot from the point, right on. Another easy save there from Lexi Andreas. At least easy for what appears to be Lexi today. Doing a great job in net. who is now up to 49 shots on goal total. That's a 45 save performance so far. An unbelievable effort here today from goaltender Lexi Andreas for the Sask Academy. Now here's the puck, back up to the blue line. Wolves, blue line to blue line. Another big shot, another big save. Lexi Andreas got a great chunk of that one to keep that one in front. Now here comes the play back up the other way. Sask Academy, time and space, gets a shot away, he scores! Exactly what they were looking for, an immediate response to get them back into this one. And they do so short-handed.
I mean, he rifles that shot like such a sharp shot right there.
Very sharp angle, you're right, Jude. But yeah, that was a heck of a shot, lots of power on that one. And just like that, short-handed. What did I say? Sometimes just need a little bit more time and space, even if it's without one of your guys out there clogging up the ice. It's now a 2-goal game, 3.5 minutes to play. What a finish that is in store for us here in this 2013 Division Gold Medal Final. As we get the call of that goal once again from Sean Alexander.
South Sask Academy shorthanded goal scored by number 93, Kaisen Soika. Assist to number 13, Kipton Tremblay. Time that shorthanded goal, 3:35. That's Soika from Tremblay at the 3:35 mark of the third period.
Goalie is pulled, off of the post right there. South Sask Academy doing whatever they can now. They're down by 2. There's another empty net shot. What a great block right out in front from Lanois. The defender sprawling out to keep that empty net puck out. Here comes Fort Sask now with their South Sask. Here's the Wolves now with possession. 2.5 to go. 4-2 game. Goalie pulled. The puck gets dumped in just wide of the net once again. Puck battle in the corner boards. Here's the Wolves. They got one man in there versus 3. Able to keep the puck down low somehow. Now picked up by South Sask. They're going to move it on out. They got 2 minutes to go. Goalie pulled with speed along the far side boards. This could be a great play here. Looking to center it out. Runs out of space there behind the net. Puck comes off of his stick and momentarily being controlled by the Wolves, but right again on it is South Sask. Now that puck does get dumped down. It will not be enough for an icing. They're going to come down, have another empty net attempt, and just a tap-in goal. Murray will seal this one. 5-2. Wolves lead. I mean, you never know. Miracles happen. If there is a miraculous comeback, then so be it. But I am going to take off the headset now and head down towards center ice and get set for the post-game ceremony, leaving in the very capable hands here of Sean Alexander and Jude Fulcavage. So, again, everybody, thank you so much for watching the broadcast here today. Coming up after the game, don't go anywhere. Watch our post-game medal celebration. And then after that, on this channel, one more gold medal game still to come today. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Stealth Wolves goal scored by number 86, Emmett Murray. Assist to number 87, Beckett Beliski. Time that Wolves goal, 1:35. That's Murray from Beliski at the 1:35 mark of the third period. Courtesy of Shanks Driving Range, there's 1 minute remaining in the third period. And as I roll from the goal call right into the rest of the play here, let's see what's happening down on ice levels. The Stealth are still putting pressure on. They're not giving up till the buzzer rings here in this gold medal game. Wolves are kind of holding them at bay here. Got a little over 37 seconds left to go. Wolves are bringing it up to center. A couple of players are still going off for a change. They've left it all on the ice here, so they're getting tired. Even though there's 30 seconds left, they can't risk staying out there too long still. 25 to go. Puck down in the Stealth zone. Oh, big hit. But Stealth player seems to pop up, seems to be okay. Another shot on net. Another save, Andreas. Wow, what a game she's had today. Hokey mokers. 3 seconds remaining, 2 seconds. And there we are. Your Stealth Wolves are your champions here today at J&G Homes Arena. Your final score here today from J&G Homes Arena. Stealth Wolves 5, South Sask Academy 2. The players are going to get in line here for their post-game fist bumps. Then we'll get the players lined up along the blue line where we'll do the player of the game presentations and the silver and gold medal presentations, as Chris had noted to. They don't have too much time to celebrate. We're actually a little bit behind here at J&G. It's 2:05. The last game of the day was supposed to start at 2 o'clock, so we're looking at likely closer to a 2:30 start for that one. If anybody was going to stay on this channel to watch the next game coming. Now get the players to line up on their respective blue lines. We'll do the player of the game presentation, followed by the medal presentations. That should be about it for my part as the PA announcer, so we'll just see if we can catch who's the player of the games here. Should be able to hear it on your feed, but just in case, I'll... So Logan Meldrum is your player of the game for the South Sask Academy. Oh, my apologies. They're not doing a player of the game. We're just going right into medal presentations. So I'll leave that with you. Last game we did player of the game, I guess not on this one. Lexi Andreas getting a little extra shout out there for her fantastic performance here at J&G Homes Arena. Like 10 bell save, I think, doesn't even begin to describe what kind of a game she had today. Now we present the gold medals to the Stealth Wolves. As I alluded to their stats before the game, there's a lot of firepower on this Wolves team, a lot of shots. Had it not been for Lexi, this game could have been a really high scoring affair, but and with that, I'll let you watch the rest of the medal presentations. Thanks again for watching with us today, and we will see you, if you're going to stick around, we'll see you for our third game today here from J&G Homes Arena to wrap up this weekend's AAA Challenge.